Hey everybody, welcome back to H&H TV. We're over here in the shop center. This is one of our shop cars. This is actually the oldest shop car, and I don't mean oldest as in year model, as in that we've owned. 70 Monte Carlo, and no, we don't sell parts for Monte Carlo, but Herman actually bought this car new. So that's how long we've had it. That's a long time. Car actually brought me home the day I was born. And
July 1970.
Yep. And then July 1974 brought me home from the hospital. So anyway, what I wanted to talk to you about, and Herman will agree with me on this, I believe. We had a customer literally yesterday, from when we're making this video, that called in, and he had bought some door rubber from another place, and he was having trouble getting his doors to fit. Well, the problem, it could very well have been the door. I'm not going to say it's not, but the biggest mistake that he'd made was he had not used door rubber when he was fitting the doors during his fabrication time. And I know I'm going to get a ton of, oh, you don't have to do that. If the door rubber fits correctly, you won't have to do that. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to disagree with you there. If you are going to properly fit a door, whether it be for gaps or in and out for body lines, whatever, Herman, you got to have door rubber on the car.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm sorry, you're not going to get it to fit the way you want it to fit once the car's painted.
Yeah. All the naysayers are saying, no, that's not necessary. So my answer to that is we can agree to disagree, I guess.
Yeah.
But we actually have a local restoration shop right here in Northwest Arkansas that he does a lot of Tri-5 cars, and he actually has sets of door rubber that he uses, that he bought from us. He puts them on the car as he's building it and mocking it up, and gets his body lines all set, then takes them back off, paints the car, and then puts new door rubber on the car. He has no issues. If you follow that procedure, you'll have a whole lot less problems, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And this car here, for example, you can see these are the factory door rubbers. These are actually the factory door panels from 1970. You can see how over the years how they conform to the body, and it takes a while for new door rubber to do that. So if you've got a car that's been put together for a long time, or a truck, or any type of vehicle for that matter, and you put brand new rubber on it, and the body lines are set, you're going to have to deal with it for a little while and wait for that rubber to conform to the body.
Or you may do some readjustment. It's going to happen. In the door latch, even in the door hinge, to get where you want to be. But if you want to get it done correctly during your mock-up, put door rubber on it. Same thing goes for trunk as well. You need to have a trunk rubber on there.
Yeah, I agree.
If you don't, it's not going to be right. When you go to put it back in, it's going to stick out further, stick up, whatever. Body lines are going to be off now, and that's the way it is. Another suggestion would be, especially in door fitment, you've got an empty door, so that door is not going to be empty once the car is built. You're going to have glass in it, window regulators, door panel on it, door latches, all that. It would not hurt, especially when you're setting gaps. Put some weight in there to simulate that.
You got good hinges, you shouldn't have any problem.
But still, put a little weight in it to help simulate it. That way you've got, I've seen more than one shop do that just to help when they're doing their mock-up, especially if it's a brand new door. Whether it's regardless of where the door's made, obviously you're going to have to fit it. Same thing goes with a deck lid too. But again, make sure you got door rubber on it. That's our whole point of this. So if you need door rubber, we got it. As we did in an earlier video, we carry 3 different brands depending on the vehicle. And I recommend, Even if you got to buy 2 sets, throw 1 set away. If you destroy it getting it off, you're better off doing that and then using, so you get it set. So just a helpful tip for you. More to come from H&H TV. We'll see you on the next episode.